Hello, Aries. Woo woo. So, you guys, we are doing you guys reading today. How are you guys doing? How are you? Hope your holidays will be going well for Christmas and everything up for and looking good. So, I did pre-shuffle before I started the video for time's sake, and I am doing the past, present, and future for 2020 or December, December 2020 for your current situation to the end also. And if it haven't happened, it's going to happen. If it did happen or you're going through it right now, then yes. So for the past, we have the moon in reverse. So how I'm seeing in the past in the moon in reverse are some things you guys could have been dealing with a cancer in the past, or not a cancer, but a person or yourself that felt like things are illusion or things are really such a hidden information that you're not understanding, or you want to understand some type of information that's kind of hard for you to understand or grapple on, or it just feel as if that things are just a failure, or things would just didn't feel how powerful how you wanted to feel, you wasn't going as hard as you should have went, or it just felt like things were just over dependence and you wasn't sure how you should start a project, or you just felt failure of movement forward on just not understanding how you should trust your feelings or how you should move forward, like I just been saying. So a failure of nerve, you do not trust your feelings and look to others for answers. Overdependence on a mentor figure could show you have begun to doubt your instincts. Moonlights can be deceptive, so examine other motives carefully before you commit. Don't settle for second best. So let's say if you had a job, or if you had in the past a relationship, and let's say if the person has you waiting, or let's say you just felt an instinct inside you that the person wasn't right for you, and it just felt as if that you were going to be, you just an option, you just felt like an option, or if it wasn't an option, you just felt as if things wasn't gonna go take place how you wanted to go in your flow, and it just felt as if that if you kept going, you was gonna be settling for second base, or if it's a job, you just gonna settle for just not the promotion or not the job worth that you want. And it's like, I don't got time for this, and I'm trusting my instinct, and I don't trust others because I feel like others have motives in the past. So yes, you feel like others have motives. So your current, we have the Two of Pentacles upright, Aries. So Two of Pentacles have to do with your money, and as since I see it's two, it could be you and a person, you in a relationship, and y'all both trying to get your money in a stability together because you could both have good financial, or it's just you trying to see, can you bring in another income, another second income to get you to where you would like to be, to the stability fulfillment. Stability fulfillment, I meant to say, to let me repeat that. So it could be you just feel like that life is just happening, and it just feel like things are going the way you want it, but you have to understand life is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen, what it's going to lead you to, what work you need to do, when you have enough money to pay your way. It's like it's a lot of things that's going through your mindset at this moment, trying to figure out, so if I do this, would I have enough money to go with this type of way or pathway? And let's say if you into music, would I have enough money to get into my music, like put in the music work, the studio time, you know, how can I budget myself rightly with when I do this music, or if it's with this job, and it's like I want another income because life is unpredictable. Anything can happen, and so I want to have money so I can be able, if something happened, I can have money in the background and I can just slide it out, because the job I'm doing now is cool, but it's like it's not as it's not stable how I want it to be. And it's like, let me try to find a business or professional smooth. If you are your own entrepreneur, you understanding that the money is cool, but you would like to have more, and you would like to connect and network with other people to get to the top, to where you would like to be also. Because the Two of Pentacles always have to do with a partnership, can also do with you signing a contract, can do with you just wanting to not have so much of a workload, but have a good time, to also understand that if you work, you will feel that things can run smoothly, and also you won't feel as if you have to be careful all the time with your money, even though you have to be careful, but you just like, how careful do I have to keep being? Because you working, you want to understand how many times I'm working, I want to use this money for me also, but it's like you have to use it for your business, you have to put it towards other things, and it's like, okay, Aries, Aries, like, okay, look, I need to put my money towards something that's going to help me on the long run in my future. So your future, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords can be doing with mostly of you trying to find your finally have your harmony and prevails, and for you to feel the for you to have you able to take your time out, you're able to feel freely, you're able to feel abroad for a rest of career, you're able to return to your demands every day with the more nerves. So it's like the more you put in the effort and the more you keep giving to the universe and it reciprocated back, you will feel the harmony, you will feel the need to be able to enjoy a little distance from your workload. Because how I say, you don't want to feel work, you don't want to feel overload with your work. But it's like once you feel overload with your work, it tells you how hard you work, Aries. It shows you, it say you give out all ounce of your energy and you keep it moving forward with the struggles or with the sluggish or with the fact that the fact that you still moving, it's a blessing, because basically you could be going through potholes, you can hit potholes, hiccups, and it's like you hit that and you still try to keep going. So it's like you will find the harmony every day in your broad career. You just have to keep putting in the work and putting in the work every day, because you don't want any problem, or you don't want anything to happen to your long-term goal. Basically, you have a focus on your long-term goal, and it's like you do not want nothing to mess up the pathway of it, because if it do, it will knock you off, and it's something you do not want to resolve on your project, because it's like this is something you would like to do. Or if it's your job and you understand that you like it and you don't want to leave, it's telling you if you're going to not leave, you have to understand that you have to continue being positive every day. You can't be positive here and there and still be in your head about what if I don't prevail? What if I can't do this? I can't do that. You have to be positive. So we have the Strength card. We have the Strength card in reverse to clarify the whole thing. And the Strength have to do with you having the strength to get up every day. And if it's not every day, but it's the strength to making sure you keep moving forward, and you don't do so much of indulging. So the Strength in reverse, it basically saying how I said earlier in the Two of Pentacles, your instincts are, or was it the moon? It was one of them. I forgot. I think it was the moon or this. But it was saying how you don't really trust people most, and your instinct is like, it's telling you certain things, but you listen to it, but you don't hear in there. It's like you back and forth with it. And it's just like, you have to listen to your instinct, and it's like you have to have strength and strong with it to believe that your instincts or your intuition are telling you the right pathways or the right goals for you to go, or the right things that you need to do. So it's you could be overindulging in food, or if you're not overindulging eating so much, you could be overspending things, and that's why money could be going low, or because you're trying to deal with your certain emotions or anger may need to be dealt with. Like some of you guys, Aries, you could probably have anger issues here and there, and it could just be like morally not sad type of emotions, but more of trying to get to it, trying to not have all these overly emotions come to you when it hits you all once. You feel like you don't know how to deal with it here and there. So it's just like you will overspend because you don't want to deal with it, or you don't want to feel it, or you will overindulge in food, and just be like, instead of running away from your problems, you need to risk the instead of feeling like that, you will risk confrontation with talking to somebody, or with you having to run away or having to deal with your problem. It's telling you you need to deal with your problems for you to be able to move forward in the way, for you can have this magician movement to where you will feel as if you're freely, and you can have the wand in your hand, and you can not move things, but also put your mind to where you don't have to think about negative, or if it's negative, you don't have to think about what can you do next. It will already come to your mind. You won't have to feel like you have to overspend, or you won't feel as if your emotions would overdo you so much, because you will feel happy, you will feel joyful. It's like you in this moment of not stagnation, but you in this moment of trying to get to it so much that you have emotions that come to you out of nowhere, because it's like you're not even trying to calm down or feel your emotions all the way. It's like you would just move so much to where your emotions can't even get in your physical form as much and hold on to you, to where you can feel like what your emotions are feeling like. So I would like to clarify Two of Pentacles upright. We have the Page of Cups. So, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Cups could do with somebody coming with you with an offer. If it's not with an offer, they coming to you, talking to you about something that's valuable to you, or that's valuable information that you would need to hear to see how would you be able to move forward with it, or how would you be able to bring social artistic influence to it. So somebody can bring, it could be news about your relationship. See, like I was saying, it could be a partnership. Your partner could be like, hey, I got a new job, or hey, I know this and that for us to get some new money, and I feel like we could do this. Or it could be a person, if you're a musician, or if you're in artistic arts and stuff like that. It could be somebody come on over and be like, hey, I seen this gallery, you feel me? And I feel like you can be dope in there with your artistics. Or if it's with music, hey, somebody hit me up and said they like your music, and I feel like we should do a song, or I feel like you should record a song for this person because they can hear your music, because I feel like you straight dope, and I feel like you cool, and I feel like we should partner up in a way because we can get this going, and I feel like we can be more practical together with the guidance and other supports. And because they like the way you're focused. You try not to be lacking focus. If you do, you know how to come up out of it. You know how to bring the dreaming. You know how to bring the extra help. If you have children right now, some of your children probably need extra help right now with money, with schoolwork, with because you know a lot of virtual right now. So I know a lot of kids be needing extra help with work. I know kids be needing with homework and everything. They be needing guidance. So if you have children right now, your children need guidance right now, need help right now with some things, and talk to them, let them know that they're doing good, they're making sure that they keep their head up, and are you proud of them? Because a lot of kids are not doing so well in this virtual learning, and it can be really hard and overbearing and stressful for kids at this moment. So, and also with the cup, you looking at a dream in the cup also with the, because this also could be the Ace of Cups, and Ace of Cups can bring joyful and water and emotions and everything all about fulfillment. So it's saying that you're looking at the gift or the opportunity, like, should you take it? And I feel like you should take it because it could bring you abundance. If it's not going to bring you abundance, it will bring you clarity to what you should do on your path. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands, if it was upright, it would feel as if that there's just so much responsibility on your shoulder. But since in reverse, it still means the same thing. It just feels like that you have a lot of rod on your back, and rod means probably like responsibilities, like the same thing. And instead of taking responsibility, you may be blaming other people for burdening you. So not saying that you out just blaming people, but it could be some situations that have happened to where why you are the way you are, why you move the way you move, what people did to you, and so it probably affects you in a way because you can't come out of that no more. It's like to the point where somebody did something, and it's like I can't even go back acting like that no more because they did so much to where I can't even go back to that. Like, I gotta stay who I am now, and it can burden you because you would love to be a current or whatever individual you would like to be to where they change you to, and it's like you can't even go back to that. And it could be your thinking could be slightly different from others. So like, let's say you and your partner, how I've been talking about, you and your partner could probably be having totally different ideas on financial ways, or totally different ideas on how y'all should move, and it can be so wildly different to where you don't even understand how. Or if your partner living with you at this moment, and it could be a rod on your back because you feel as if, you know, it's extra money to the bill, and you know what I'm saying, they trying to pay the bill here and there and help you, but it could be a ride, it could be a responsibility, and instead for you taking responsibility of it because you told them that they can live there, you blaming other people, or you blaming them because they're not getting a job or they can't pay the bill, and it's like, you can't do that, you know what I'm saying, you have to help. And it could be putting you in a stagnation moment, a hangman, understanding where you should go or how you should go or how you should move. And it's just saying that you are good. It's just you have to understand how would you like the other income on, and if you're going to think of life not think of life, but yeah, you think of life unpredictable. If you know life is unpredictable, think good thoughts. Don't think of negative thoughts. Think good thoughts, because everything will happen for a reason. Just have to be understanding about that. So, Aries, we're going to clarify the Six of Swords in your future. Clarify the Six of Swords upright. So, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot, and the Fool upright. And we have the Eight of Swords. I already kind of know what's going on, because I was saying how earlier how you would look at the cup and think like, you know, how should you go about it. And the Six of Swords, since you have the harmony and you would like to prevail and all of that, and also it can be in your mind on how you going to get to where you need to go. That's how you looking at the cup. It's like, look at this cup. You didn't look at this. It's like you looking at the cup like, I understand where I want to be, but I don't think this is the right way. You know, I don't think I should go this way. So it can bring you, it can feel like you stagnated sometimes. In the future, you can feel like you're going to bring stagnation. You'll feel emptiness. You'll feel like emotional block. You'll feel that your love is not growing. You'll feel like you don't have enough time. You will feel like emotional energy is spent with children or the rest. Or it's like, or it's saying fear enough for not spending enough time for children's or family and relatives. Like I was saying, your children's probably need extra help right now. And it's like in the future, you're probably working really a lot areas. You're probably trying to really build a stability for yourself. And it can be really hard. But it's just saying as if don't, in the future, stop looking at the prize as if what you should do is stop feeling, because you won't feel stagnated. It's coming to you right now in your current movement. It's saying when in the future, when it promotes to you again, because you looking at it, but when it comes in like a form, because right now it's just calling on you. It's in you, in your intuition. It's telling you to move, go somewhere. It's telling you to give you the anger to move somewhere, but it's like you just staring at it, or you just staring at the idea, or you just thinking of the idea or thought how you should go, and you just staring at it in a reverse way, because you scared on how you will move forward, or you scared if you do get another income or move another job, how will you fear it? How not spend enough time with family, not spending enough time with your kids that needs help with school and relationship. You feel as if your relationship is falling apart. If it's not falling apart, you feel like that it's not strong how it used to be strong in the future. And it's just telling you, stop looking at it as if it's negative, because you could change anything into a positive. So it's just saying, in the current, if you knowing what's going on, why wait to the future because it can go like this? Don't do that, because you want the harmony, right? You have to get you have to feel the emotions. Like I've been saying, you're gonna have another emotional block, and it may prevent love growing. Like in the future, you have to feel your emotions, because you're not feeling anything at this moment. And we have the Chariot in reverse, and the Chariot is a fast-paced person, and not even a person. It could be you trying to get somewhere in a fast, speedy event, and it's complicated because you don't know how you're gonna get there. Or if it's not how you're gonna get there, you want to know what's the next, what's the unknown, and you can't know what's the unknown, because if you know what's the unknown, you're not gonna feel like you gotta go as hard is you gotta go to get to the other side. So ego or arrogance may bring problems. Progress comes to a halt, or you feel that you're going in the wrong direction on a level. There could be a problem with transport, or plans go errant in a journey, or delays or abandoned. So your guys in your mind, I feel like thinking about this. Thinking about what if plans don't go their way. But you also, I feel like your ego also is getting in the way. That's why you're not feeling no emotions, because you feel like as if you have to. I mean, you have to, but you still trying to feel like all these incomes. What can you do to get this? What can you do to be better than that? What can you do to be better than that? What can you do? And it's just telling you, you having so much ideas, but you have to understand that you have to progress and stop feeling as if you're going in the wrong direction. Because if you feel like you're going to run a race, you're going to not speed up the event, or you're going to go slow. You're going to go in the hard. You're going to delay your progress. You're not going to move forward in the way as you want to move forward. You're going to slam brakes on your vehicle, and you're going to be at a stop sign for a long period of time, and you're going to wonder how long you're going to be at the stop sign. And so we have the King of Cups, no, King of Pentacles. And Pentacles, like I said, have to do with your money. And since I've been thinking, he holding on a coin, he holding on something really, really valuable to him and to his heart. So, and he's sitting down calm, and he's trying to understand, how can he move? How can he get to this leap? How can I think in a positive direction to get to where I will feel not as a king, but feel as if I am stable, and I am a problem solver. I can bring the promises and the good omens and the stability for a long financial term for me. How can I get to that, and without feeling as if I'm gonna be stuck or in my head, or feel as if I would not move forward? I would not be able to pay bills. I would not be able to bring this. How is this a? How can I? Will I be able to? Should I take this leap? Should I keep moving forward, or should I just stay? And it's telling you to take the leap. But if you're going to take the leap with the Fool and just look above the cliff with your bag and think like, yes, I'm going to take this journey, you could not be in your head. Because if you're going to be in your head, you're going to forget that your brilliant brain can get you out of this. And if you don't get you out of the mind, it's going to end. Your relationship will end, or in your, not career will end, but everything will just feel as if it's in a stagnation moment. Things will not move forward. Things will be ending. Slowly but surely will be ending, Aries. So it's just saying, you being in your mind about taking a leap or taking a chance to something that can make you feel fulfillment, it's telling you don't do that. Because if you do that, you're messing up the plan, or messing up the progress for yourself. It is telling you, stop looking at the cup at the current moment right now. Go forward. Stop. If you feel like your family needs you right now, go with your family and trust your intuition and your instincts, and feel the emotions, feel the joy, feel all of it together. Because you don't have to wait until the future when things are just feeling as stagnant. Because that's what you're trying to be in harmony in the future. But if you don't if you don't feel your emotions, or feel how you should change things now on a good level, things are going to go stagnant, and it's going to be as if you have to go by the code, or if not by the code, go by the rhythm on how you should get yourself back together, Aries. So we're going to clarify the whole overall. Overall for Aries. 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 I'm doing one time. Overall for Aries. Overall for Aries. And the Two of Wands. So we have the Five of Swords, and we have the Tower. So I'm finna show you guys what it is. Five of Swords, and then the Tower. So the Five of Swords, Aries, have to be what basically you trying to feel as, not feel, but you're trying to really get somewhere, and you feel as if it's no not saying it's no, but you feel like there's no way for you to succeed, or it feel like that it will be no way for you to succeed in no way, or it feel like that it's time for you want to take an exit strategy, and you don't want to exhaust your emotional or financial reserves right now. So it could be you, Aries, trying to figure out how you should move forward in a way. And let's say you have a business and you're trying to figure out how you should move forward with your business, and if you should put some more body in this room, should you put the body in this room, how you going to succeed in a way if you just started your entrepreneur. So it's like, how can I get to this, or how can I move forward in the way and that, and not and try to escape a mountain or a tower, but you still going to hit a tower moment, because if you being in your head so much and not trying to go over a tower, you will be in the tower moment. So a tower moment can be with things ending, can be with a shock, loss, insecurity, could be a collapse or destroyed by primal energy or fire. Disaster can symbolize the tower of ego. And like I've been saying, you guys have an ego problem. It's to the point where your pride is so powerful to where you feel as if in the Five of Swords that things got to go this way. Things got to be like this. Boom, 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 boom. But you have to understand, feel your emotions. You have to feel the rhythm of your body, because you can understand that how you will move your financial up. How can you move the financial up in your family in a growing way, and not as if it have to be by this, because you already want to go by a code, but it's like you going by a code that's not fulfilling to you at this moment. So it can bring, also there's little you can avoid this situation or repair, yet you can begin again and be all stronger forward. So exactly, you can build all over. You can rebuild yourself with emotions this time, with clarity, with fulfillment, and with prosperity and positive vibes, instead of feeling as if it's always a pros. I mean, it always is a pros and a con. But if you think that every day of a situation you ain't even start, or something you ain't even start, then yeah, it will always show up your con, and not the pros of it. They will always show the difficult situation out of it. So we have the Two of Wands to clarify the whole. We have the imbalance in partnership, which one person having more influence and input than the other. The card can also show financial inequality, or money may become an issue between you, or causing a disagreement. You may need to share a domestic workload even more evenly if one partner feels taken granted. So let's say, if, like I've been saying, the current position, you guys probably have a partnership right now, and it can be difficult because a person cannot be having a job, or the money is all off balance, or it could be you and your partner, y'all work together in a business right now, and it could be hard because the person could be working really hard for you, and it feels as if you taking advantage of them because you're not really loving them or showing that, because they still your partner, they still your lover, and it's like you just caring about them for the job. You're not showing the love, intimacy as you should when you get home. So it's just like, dang, do they just care for me for the party? So it brings imbalance. It feels as if the other person is being taken for granted of, and or it feel like as if they have a lot of workload. It feel like y'all just both have a lot of workload, to where it just brings imbalance, and it's just telling you you have to work equally to get the take and give, or give and take. So it's just like the person cannot feel as if you have more influence than them, because y'all in this together. Y'all a partner together. So it's like, if you are in a partnership at this moment, have to be a balance. It have to be equal. So also, if it's not even with a partnership and it's just with you and your job, and it's just telling you that you need to think positive with it, instead of feeling as if your ego have to be a part of, you have to bring the big bad wolf, not a big bad wolf, but bring the pride into your job to show people that, hey, I'm too good for this, I'm too good for that, and it brings disasters to your workload, to where it barely put you on a schedule. It just feel like as if when you go to work, it just feels tower, shockish, lost. You're not gaining nothing. You're not going anywhere. It's telling you think positive every time you go to work, because if you keep thinking dreadfully, of course it's gonna feel dreadfully. It's gonna feel imbalanced. It's gonna feel as if financial is not coming together. It's starting an issue for you, and you and your boss have disagreements on situations. So it just tell you, always make sure you go into work with positive energy, because it really does a lot. If you don't, it can bring a lot. It can show it. It can feel, people can feel it. Like, it's just telling you to think positive, and to move forward, and to put the ego and pride to the side, to bring the love and the fulfillment and joyfulness to your family, and to your job, and to your entrepreneur. So thank you, Aries, for watching. I hope that resonated with you, and I hope that you liked it. And please comment and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.